Hey, guess which game it is? It's not Dark Souls 2 this time. It's Dark Souls 1 and I got to relearn everything. Thanks to hipp0cat.
Hello.
Yep. Just out of the blue, for no reason, comes out, says, hey, come on, let's record Dark Souls. I'm of course, okay. Sure.
Well, there is sort of a reason for that, because I've been just playing Dark Souls 2, and I completed one peculiar place which I cannot really discuss because Antroid haven't seen it yet. And I feel so good about that, so I was kinda in the mood for recording Dark Souls 1.
Alright, then guess you gotta play more difficult games for us to record more. And I completely forgot how to deal with these guys. Okay, let's see if I can just magic them from up here. It does barely any damage. So yeah, from playing Dark Souls 2 and from watching this, what's your opinion on, I don't know, the difference between how do you like this game compared to that, or vice versa, or what do you think is better?
Well, I can't really say, because I really need to play Dark Souls 1 because before I can compare them in any sensible fashion. But so far it seems that Dark Souls 2, while being a very cool game, is kind of a simplified version of Dark Souls to make it a bit more accessible for all the people.
Older people?
How to say that, learned about Dark Souls after all that hype on the internet and how popular it is, and they made a bit simpler game so those people would play it, I don't know, and won't get too frustrated or something, I don't know.
Yeah, well, there are some welcome additions obviously that make it simpler, but I guess maybe mostly just less frustrating. My favorite is the disappearing enemies. Like, once you just make the track to the boss like 10 times, some enemies start disappearing or whatever, I don't know the mechanics exactly, but that was amazing when I was battling the pursuer.
Well, I don't know, I'm not so sure how I feel about that, because the first time I figured out that enemies disappear after you kill them for I'm not sure how many times, but whatever, and I just felt like the game told me, you know what, you fucking suck, you die too much, so I'm gonna make it a bit easier for you, you stupid fucking dumbass noob. And I felt really, really bad when enemies started to disappear. However, it does help a lot, because to reach a certain boss, which you haven't seen yet, I'm not even sure if I should talk about this. Whatever, screw you, Antroid, I'm just gonna spoil everything.
No.
You have to kill a fuck ton of enemies, and I was really happy they all disappeared. But on the other hand, you cannot really farm so much, and I was a bit worried that I'm dying all the time and losing all those souls all the time, and I was afraid that I won't be able to level up properly when I get to the difficult places, but I seem to be doing fine so far, so
I have a feeling that
there's nothing to worry about.
There's probably stuff that never disappears in there, just for the purpose. They could not have eliminated farming completely, because that's just unreasonable. And, you know, I think I said something to this effect in one of the episodes, but I feel the opposite way about when the enemies start disappearing. I feel like this is an acknowledgement that I can kill them reliably because I killed them so many times already, and they just don't need to bother testing me before I can get to the boss and retry it again. Because I don't think they, well, I think it makes more sense because they seem to disappear not just because of how many times you died, but how many times you killed them. And that's, for me, that sounds like more like a, I don't know, praise or something. But I don't know, I'm comfortable with that.
I don't know, let's imagine somebody like sucks completely and can only take down one monster before dying, like uses all Estus and life gems and everything, and so he just kills one monster and then dies on the second one, repeats 10 million times, the first monster disappears, he kills the second monsters 10 million times, and so on. So it's like a way for people who cannot learn how to deal with enemies reliably.
Well,
That's just a way for them to, I don't know, brute force through the game or something.
are you sure that it does work like that, that the first enemy will disappear in that case? Because, well, I don't have enough data to form a conclusive opinion on how it works. I think there might be something more to that, although they did seem to disappear one by one, because there's the first two and then there's two more on the way to Pursuer, and one of them disappeared first, because I think I died to the second one once. So that might be a counter indeed, but I don't know. And the one thing that I think was strange, but apparently everyone says it's not a bug, the everything gets repaired thing, and maybe something will happen about that. I don't know. You seemed rather evasive when I asked you about that. You just said
Well,
you think
I
it's
can
not a
just
bug.
outright tell you what's up with that.
No,
if
well,
you
let's
want.
not. I only wanted to know if it's a bug or not, because if it's a bug, I don't know. Well, I would have felt a bit differently about that. Now I don't feel quite as bad abusing that fact and the restoration ring and whatnot. Also, I just found out fighting these guys that apparently with this weapon I can, like a spear, use while holding up a shield, so that's kind of cool. Thankfully, well, these guys surely, obviously appear back, but I will not ever have to kill all of them again, because the way to, well, the way forward isn't actually through here. I don't know why I'm even bothering with this group, but I think there is a certain golden golem here which may or may not even appear right now, that holds another prisoner like that one behind where the hider was. Although that only happens in one of certain character's quest line, and I'm not sure it's advanced enough for that, but we'll see. If it doesn't appear, we'll just carry on into the Crystal Caverns, which is coming up next after this little courtyard. Ooh boy. Man, having 5 Vestas seems like such a privilege right now.
Well, you'll get more of them eventually.
Yeah, I'll have, well, in this game obviously I might just go and get 15, but yeah, actually I really like that, because finding out such little upgrades, little but meaningful upgrades like Estus Shard and Dark Souls 2, it's always fun. I always like then you can find stuff that incrementally, very little, but very, well, slowly but surely upgrades your character like that. So +1 Estus just for finding something in the environment, that's awesome. I don't know, I like that very much. But on the other hand, the control bullshit, I don't know. Did you have any trouble with the controls like I did with the inputs that are now recognized, and therefore you can, if you mash, for example, left button and nothing is bound to left button, that's your character is just going to stand there?
Well, yeah, I've I've encountered such problems. For example, when I'm trying to sneak up on a guy from behind and I'm holding Alt, and then I press middle mouse wheel to lock on, and it just doesn't work because I'm holding Alt.
Alt is what, walk?
Yeah, walk.
Oh, okay.
I'm using the default controls, haven't changed anything.
Holy crap,
Yeah,
so
sometimes that's kind of annoying, but
controls are
I
bad.
don't know, I'm not having too much trouble with the controls. Of course, I have no fucking idea how to do some things, some attacks and shit, but I don't know, I'm fine without using them so far.
I didn't manage. This strangest part is only after I, after I remapped the controls a little bit to be more like Dark Souls 1, I stopped being able to do the jump attack completely, which I did like twice, once off camera I think, with the stupid double click for power attack. I have no idea how I did that.
guy, and he told me he's using some keyboard macros to do that stuff, because it just doesn't fucking work.
That actually crossed my mind once again, precisely for Dark Souls and jump attack and kick. That exactly crossed my mind once before I remember thinking about that program thing which I used for something else recently. And what was it even? I don't remember what I used it for. But yeah, that would be cool. But I don't know, I don't feel like... Well, maybe jump attack would be beneficial to me in Dark Souls 2, because if it is like in Dark Souls 1, it's quicker and more powerful than the powerful attack, so I don't know. But at least backstabbing I seem to have gotten down, so that's nice. Pretty much seems to work exactly like Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I was just completely unable to make backstabs when I just started playing, but now it happens more or less frequently, and I'm not sure what I'm doing differently, because it just started working somehow.
Well, yeah, that's... Sometimes it seems, I don't know, I hope it's not like hidden difficulty adjustment or something. Like when I took off my clothes for Pursuer, it suddenly became easier, much easier, when I didn't notice any actual difference in my jumps and rolls and whatnot. Maybe I rolled
it's a
a bit...
psychological thing.
Well, I hope it doesn't translate into much later, because I really wanna wear some heavy armor at some point and stop rolling around.
Talking about heavy armor, I'm having kind of problems because, I don't know, I would like to change my armor into something cooler. However, I don't have enough, what was that stat in Dark Souls 2, Vit, in order to carry better armor, because I still kind of want to be able to roll faster. So is there a way, I don't know, to build your character so you would be able to wear heavy armor and roll at reasonable speeds?
Well, if there is a Havel ring in there somewhere, maybe it'll happen, but usually in Dark Souls you choose between dodging or just tanking. Also, are you eating something there?
Yep.
I could tell by the sound.
Some bosses seem just completely fucking impossible unless you roll from them, from certain attacks. I don't think you can just tank that, no matter how great your armor is.
Well, actually even slow I don't know how slow rolling is in Dark Souls 2, but should be able to roll out of something with that, surely. It should still give you some invincibility frames at some point. I think, at least. I hope. Whoa. Well, these guys are no joke. Especially when I'm a mage with a flimsy little Velka rapier. Alright, thankfully on the way to the actual boss there's only like 3 of them. Although they are in a much more annoying terrain, so I might just kind of, I don't know, try to run around them at that point. But I like how we are in the one place in Dark Souls 1 that looks as horrible as many places of 2. Although maybe it gets better in 2 later, I don't know.
Well,
you can actually spoil that to me. Does it get better graphically, or does it stay like... There are sometimes these completely empty areas or horrible backgrounds, just like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas level, without the beauty
my
of it.
opinion is completely invalid here, because when I was playing I didn't notice any of the things you pointed out in your videos. So probably if it sucks as much, I'm still not noticing that later.
Well, you surely would have noticed this place if you played Dark Souls 1 without me telling you. Because I think it's impossible to miss how bad it looks. But, well, I'll see. I saw a screenshot or 2 accidentally, and one of them looked really beautiful, and I think it was someplace I haven't seen yet, so... well, it promises at least some pretty places, and to be fair, it does do vistas quite nice. Also, this is the armor set of that one guy. That one guy somewhere up a lift right before Seath. We killed a guy with the full set of this armor. That was his set. I don't know what's still with him. Also, I don't know where the golden golem is. Maybe he's not even here right now. That's kind of bad, but, well, I know... I should know. I hopefully know what to do to advance the character's quest. That should make the golem appear. Then we'll get back here later for that. Or maybe in the alternate playthrough even. Because it's really no big deal. Okay, you know what? Since the golden golem doesn't seem to be here even, I think I want to go get my Estus back. And maybe even... what's the word? The Kindle. Holy shit, I'm forgetting the terms of Dark Souls 1. Kindle at bonfire, so I got 5 more! Which now feels cheap as hell. But I'm gonna want it for crystal caves. Enough of the senseless golem killing, which is kinda tedious with this character, to be quite honest. Oh, did we ever go and free Big Head Logan? I didn't?
I don't think so.
Well, I think we'll do that after we kill Seath. Should have enough time in this update. Because the crystal caverns area is kinda small actually, unless you fall down multiple times, which I will try to not do. Reverse hollowing. Invaders, here we come. I hope no one invades in crystal caverns, because that's a horrible place. Horrible, 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 horrible.
By the way, Antroid, I'm not sure if it's a spoiler or not, but do you remember that description of human effigy? Like, it says something like if you use it, you won't be able to, like, cope with other people and stuff.
It says it weakens the links to other worlds or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the fuck that means, but actually, being human works like in Dark Souls 1.
That's good to know. Still, I don't remember how much humanity I usually had in Dark Souls 1, but it seems like, even though I remember picking up quite many effigies, I only have like 5 at the moment, I think, so I'm hesitant to use them. Even using those life gems, as you call them, was a big leap for me into outside of my comfort zone, shall we say, but I think I started using them when I wanted to pass that one area that you only have to pass one time, which then logs down completely, I think. Okay,
Well, I don't know, I stopped using life gems after I got enough Estus, but still sometimes I find myself in difficult situations and I have to use them just in order not to die, because I don't want to deal with all those fucking monsters that would respawn.
Did you ever fall off a ladder like I did the first time, by the way? Probably didn't,
no, I
because
never fell off ladders.
you aren't as used to pressing space to slide down. That was a brilliant roll, if I say so myself. Dark Souls 2. The same button that used to make you slide down. Whoa! Okay, I might be fucked. Or maybe not. Or maybe I am, because I cannot see. Ooh, yes. Alright, now this might be a mistake that I'm making here, but fuck everyone. Forever, because I am not about to actually legitimately fight these fuckers on these little crystals. But here is a gimmick of the crystal caverns, or caves, or whatever it was. Invisible floors!
Whoa,
Aren't
what the
they the
shit?
best?
How the hell are you supposed to know that?
Well, these little thingies twinkles falling. And they break
okay.
when the floor is. Also, the very first, well, this is an optional floor for one humanity, but the very first actual floor that you have to pass, there's a message on the floor which is left by the developers and not just the player. Whoa, I think someone's running down. And that is always there, even in offline mode, so it tells you, like, path ahead or something. Butthole. I can't get over that still.
Wait, what was that in the corner of our view?
Ah, just a moonlight butterfly, nothing special.
Another one?
Yeah, but these are docile in here. If you do not attack them, they just kinda sit there. These fuckers, on the other hand, I don't like. I might just do some clever traversing here if I can. These crystals, these pillars here, are extremely treacherous. Because, well, I don't really want to demonstrate because that would lead to my death. But I guess I'll kinda show from afar and tell what happens on the next one after the first invisible floor. Now let's see, can I, or did the guy just kinda walk away? I don't really see well here. Oh well. Okay, where is he? I hear some stomping. But I think he might have given up. Alright. No matter. So here is the developer. What the fuck is going on? Camera. Here's the developer message. Path ahead. Okay. Yes, I see. And they are, for the most part, straight. So you can just run like so. Oh dang! It's not this crystal that is treacherous, but oh, I don't really want to fight this guy here, as you might imagine. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Maybe he'll just jump and I'll just... No! Well, that was KO. Okay. I wonder if some blunt weapon will do better than my flimsy sword. See if I have any sort of blunt weapon. Okay. This dull physical... 80 magical... No, I cannot add. Maths is hard. let's just try. Let's see, Occult Club, Morning Star. Occult Club sounds interesting. Does scale with intellect. Oh no, fuck, it's faith. And I have no faith at all. Dang. Which one? Well, I'm looking at both for some reason now. Which ones of these I can even use? I cannot even use the spears. Lightning Spear. Maybe Lightning Spear will be good for this. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how these golems work in terms of damage resistance. Because logic would dictate that blunt would be good against them, but I'm not sure it works this way. Dark Souls 1. Okay, there's that guy there somewhere. Guy? Also, on the topic of plunge attacks, is it just me or do both buttons for plunge attacks work in Dark Souls 2, like powerful and normal? Did you do many plunge attacks?
What? Could you repeat that? I couldn't hear it over the sound of you kicking this guy's ass.
Did you do many plunge attacks in Dark Souls 2 so far?
Well, no, I do them rather rarely, actually.
But did you find out which button worked? Well, in my experience both work, but I kind of want to make sure. Just normal attack or powerful attack works also. Hurrah!
Well, I'm not sure. At first I was pressing like both mouse buttons, so like left and right hands at the same time, but it seems to be just a simple attack.
Strange, I don't know, maybe I didn't do any plunge attacks at all, because I did both and the animation and everything looked the same. And once with the powerful attack, well, it did look really like a plunge attack animation and whatnot, and it did more damage than the usual attack, so I don't know. Okay, these guys will probably give up at some point, as should I. I don't think any of these ran after me into the crystal caves. The one that was pursuing me for a while was the first one that I ran past inside. Come on, run! Running is also kinda irritating in 2. I think the stamina drains much faster when you run or something, because when I was running repeatedly to the pursuer, I found that I couldn't run more like 5 seconds at a time or something stupid like that.
Sometimes it happens that your character just wouldn't run despite you having a lot of stamina, and I'm not sure why that happens, and sometimes that fucks me up.
I think when you just hold the run button, your character doesn't start running again immediately after your stamina refills. The character waits for a bit before starting running, but if you release the... Holy crap, someone's going to jump on me, no? No. If you release the button and then press it again, I think you can make him run as soon as the stamina recovers. Oh, I hope to god that the golem doesn't follow me across the invisible bridge. Okay. I think I'll still try to run past this guy. Fucking hell! The exact same result, I wonder why.
Well, that seemed kinda unfair.
Yeah.
I mean, you dodged the hit, almost.
Well, they are pretty homing. Maybe I can find a place to pilfer, whatever. Shoot him from afar.
Talking about homing attacks, it took me a while before I realized that you have to roll away after enemy has started hitting, actually. Otherwise, that fucker will just turn and hit you anyway.
Yep. Some lessons you got to learn in these games. Although rolling always, I don't know, some people just can beat the entire game level 1 without any sort of armor or something because they're so good at rolling.
Well,
I could never do that.
Yeah, this should be possible. It feels possible.
Only not for us. Yeah. Okay, whatever, not gonna bother these guys. The worst part though is that on the way to the boss there is no more bonfires, so if I die to the boss I will have to run this thing again. Whoosh! Okay, no matter. No matter. Everything's fine. I wonder why that guy, maybe the guys in the caves are more powerful or something, because that guy did the exact same attack and didn't kill me in one hit. So that's kind of strange. Okay, he's stuck there. This guy didn't follow me last time. See, why can this guy jump over me perfectly? Maybe it's just different geometry around. Alright, not gonna do the same stupid thing third time though. It's not usually the charm, as it turns out. It's a pity I cannot really target him from up here. By the way, how do you like the look of this place? I am torn myself. I don't know if I like it or don't like it.
I like it, it looks pretty cool in my opinion.
I like the textures and the specularity and whatnot, but I think the geometry of it is a bit simple. It's just one huge... Well, I guess maybe playing Dark Souls 2 first, you're pretty used to stuff like that, because Dark Souls 1 really had some more elaborate areas than 2 seems to have. But maybe it'll change eventually. Okay, maybe I should... Man, where was the bridge? Maybe I should do something. Does he... Ooh. Yep, he sure does. I don't think they are actually capable of falling down in any way, because I think they'll just hit some invisible walls, but... Oh no, no but. Or maybe... But, let's see. Yeah! Alright. This is how you play Dark Souls. Fucking hell. He got tired of my shit. That kinda reminds me of how I beat Rage the first time. I was just using... Ooh!
The fuck?
I think that's the previous one. Fuck. Anyway, I was using the pistol in Rage, and I was shooting through little gaps in geometry like this one. And I beat the whole game like that, apart from maybe the final stage.
You just reminded me that I still haven't played it.
Fall down, you motherfucker, fall down! What, you haven't played Rage?
Nope. I even bought the CD in store, and then I bought the game in Steam, and then I haven't played it.
Well, Well, try it sometime, maybe even record it, I don't know, it's controversial, but I liked it a lot. Although the end is, there's like no boss, no anything, just a little room with some enemies coming in, and then bam, that's it. So that was kind of disappointing. Oh, I hope this doesn't reach. Yeah, that's a strange attack which makes crystals come from the ground. It seems like they are... Well, they want to come in a radius around him, but when they can't, sometimes they will come up somewhere way far where you didn't expect them at all. Also, I wasted pretty much all my magic already, I think. Well, not really, but still, there's one guy. There's one more of these later. I hope I can walk around that one still. Sure.
Whoa.
Yep. On the plus side, at least my club person, if I ever get here, or that character, should not have all this trouble at all, because that just devastates them. I was killing the golems near the Hydra in 2 hits, I think, last time. Okay, no, this is ridiculous at this point. I think I can manage. Ooh, it's lagging.
Could it be possible that pyromancy might have worked better against these guys?
Why not? I guess it could be possible, but I would have to attune it. I guess if I die, I'll try some pyromancy. Though I have way less pyromancy, fucking hell. Way less pyromancy than I have soul arrows on me.
By the way, what those attunement slots, do you get them just by raising your attribute with that attunement? I think it's even called attunement.
Yep. Only
and
you don't
the
get
same attunement slots are used for pyromancy, right?
Yes, and for miracles and for other stuff, for all magic.
Okay.
And only the stat, the attunement stat, doesn't quite work as simply because it doesn't add the one slot for every point in the stat. I think it needs more and more points for each new slot. So I usually raise it to, well, while it's reasonable, and then just... I don't know, I think I could get by with 4 slots the entire game from now on, because usually, well, of course having more magic is always welcome, but I don't even have that much magic on me. And I mean spells, just I haven't even bought cool attack spells yet. But I can always put on a ring. There are a couple of rings that increase the number of attunement slots by 1, of course, sadly, but still. Alright, this crystal is a motherfucker, because like every square surface, it's made of 2 triangles, and one of these triangles is just slightly too steep. Watch this. I'm walking forward here.
Whoa.
Yes, that is scary as hell, although it doesn't kill you usually. Okay, there is something, I think, around here somewhere. I hope I don't die. Alright, there is these fuckers.
Holy shit.
These fuckers I don't think I will kill at all, although there is a little trick that I used previously in here. The trick is this. I used it with when I first beat this game with a club character, because it was very irritating in this little corridor. I couldn't swing my club at all because it would hit the ceiling each time. So the creatures here only took like... okay, this weapon doesn't work. Let's see which weapon will work. A simple club should do, but I wonder if I probably... yeah, I cannot even nearly wield those. Maybe the occult one. The occult one should work, even though it will not deal much damage. But yeah, it was a bit frustrating, but they dropped Twinkling Titanite, and that is worth it completely. I hope this club isn't too long so it doesn't hit the ceiling each time.
So what are your recommendations on upgrading weapons? Because I've seen you have already upgraded something in your LP of Dark Souls 2, and I seem to have plenty of resources for upgrading shit, but I just cannot decide if I really want this weapon upgraded or not, because I don't know if I'm gonna throw it away maybe right after upgrading, or if I'll keep it for the rest of the game. And I'm kinda not sure about spending souls on that. I just waste all my souls that I haven't lost in a stupid fashion to level up.
Well, in Dark Souls 1, usually you can pretty much waste souls on upgrading weapons and then throw them away because you can farm. I don't know how easy that will be in Dark Souls 2, if farming is inhibited in any way, but alright, one of them is done. But in my experience, you can just tell which weapon is going to serve you longer. Like the club that I found, I knew that I wanted a club right off the bat, but the club had great scaling with the attribute that I was leveling up, the strength. It had B, scaling with strength, so it stood to reason that it would serve me long, because I would keep raising my strength anyway, and it would keep raising the damage of that weapon. So if there is a shitty weapon that doesn't have good scaling, do not bother. If there is a weapon with good scaling, or just, I don't know, a really good moveset or something that might not deal a lot of damage but will be comfortable for you, I guess just try until there's a weapon that you like, that you feel like. I think it's not even a proper advice that I'm giving here, just follow your heart, hipp0cat. I don't know. It's usually, well, you lose souls from just dying stupidly. You lose more souls than you would waste on upgrading a weapon. I think you shouldn't be too greedy about that. Fucking hell. Alright, this guy is here. This is the last one, so this is going to stop soon, don't worry. But yeah, it's alright to throw away some souls.
Explain how exactly this quitting and loading the game works?
Well, I think this just resets the lizards here. Because once they go away, I don't... well, they probably reappear if you go rest or die. But quitting seems to also make them reappear, because it's not like the normal monsters and respawning after they are dead. This is slightly different in some fashion. Okay, you know what? There is... I don't really remember that well. Well, that crystal. Although this might... oh, this might be... I might be the wrong way around. Yeah. All the way there, if you can see this shiny thing in the...
yeah,
distance.
I can see it.
I will not even bother going there, because fuck that shit. The invisible floor on the way there is curved like I died so many times there. You cannot even, sometimes you see a twinkle land and blow up in front of you, and you walk and you fall down because there was a little curve before it. And that I think is some sort of Titanite slab or something that I'm not going to even use as this character. Something about blue Titanite maybe, I don't know. Maybe like blue Titanite chunk. Why are you still... Ah, it's a corpse. I miss these. The throwable ragdolls in the second game. Okay, and in here... Actually, what you should do here is just go way straight. That is a lie. That is a horrible, horrible lie. Come on, go away. Yes. Here you can go straight to the end, but there is some sort of item here, which I'm not sure is even worth it, honestly, but let's see. Can I fall here maybe, perhaps? No? No, dang it. I don't remember what is on this corpse. Maybe it's something stupid like humanity. And to be honest, I don't really want to try right now. I'll fall and take it maybe after we kill the boss or something. Because returning here, killing all these golems again or evading doesn't seem like something I want to do. Let's hope I don't fall here. It's always very scary because it's... And not scary as like tense, which it also is, but I mean, when you fall, it's so sudden usually. I kind of jump in surprise each time. And that kind of scary. Okay, alright. This one is thankfully straight. Now coming up is one of my favorite enemy types in the game. I don't think they're very tough, but they're kind of cool. The first time I looked at the model for a while, I couldn't believe that someone would make... I don't know, there seemed like there's so much art, so much texture work involved in just one single model. I don't know, they don't even look all that impressive, to be honest. But when I first just kind of looked hard enough, I was really impressed. Okay, let's... Oh, for some reason that one, the farther one, decided to come at me.
Okay... The hell?
They are also kind of creepy. Something like a clam on legs, and the legs are really creepy too. Okay, I shouldn't probably be wielding this club here, but... let's see if magic...
Okay, Antroid,
works.
just checking, can you still hear me?
Yes.
I'm having some problems, it seems, with my connection.
Oh. Can you hear me then? Or
Yeah,
well,
I can hear you, and I can see this really crazy thing, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's... I don't know if what's the proper name of this monster, but if it was named a really crazy thing, I think it would be appropriate completely.
It's like a clam on legs.
That's precisely what I said a couple minutes ago, I think. A clam on 6 creepy legs with a... Actually, if... well, probably cannot really see it too well, but it's filled with skulls inside. Drink! Drinking is so much faster in Dark Souls 1, holy crap! Not even just like when the health is restored gradually versus instant, it's just the animation of drinking. It seems like the simple stuff like being staggered like this or whatever, either all my characters have really good agility in Dark Souls 1 or the animations are longer in 2, which is kind of annoying as hell, to be honest, but man, this guy is giving me trouble for some reason. Really wish I'd switch from my club. Oh well, there's a good opportunity to switch from my club, I guess. Did I even try to hit the golem with my club, or did I run around everywhere? Everyone? Oh no, I switched to the club just to kill the lizards. That's right. Actually, I think you can run past all these guys, but I really want to kill at least, well, all of them at least once, shall we say. I also think it might be prudent to go and maybe eat another humanity here to kindle once more. Although, oh no, wait, I cannot kindle once more because I haven't been to the catacombs yet. Never mind. Good thing I didn't eat it yet. Because eventually you can kindle bonfires twice more, getting you 12. 12? Is it? No, 20. Is it 12 or 20? Which is larger? I think 20. Yeah, 20 Estus flasks. How's your connection there, hipp0cat?
Seems to be working fine now.
Okay. Sure. Alright, if this was Let's Play Dark Souls 2, I would have cut all this out, but no such luck here. Woo!
You really should hurry the fuck up with your Dark Souls 2 Let's Play, because there are places that I really wanna see you play.
Well, I was feeling kinda crappy today, and I would have recorded today if I wasn't feeling crappy today, but I will certainly record tomorrow, I hope. Which means that the actual Let's Play videos are going to be available a couple days after that, because they upload so slowly. Right. Gonna approach this a bit more carefully, which is honestly how I should always be approaching things. Wow, did he actually fall down there?
It seems
Holy
so.
crap. And I just said recently before that they were incapable of falling down. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe...
Well, maybe not everywhere.
Yeah, maybe there was like a gap in the monster blocking invisible walls or something. Because I've seen them jump across where they could have fallen up when they were absolutely certain and guaranteed to land on a fucking invisible platform after they jumped, so they're pretty brave also. Like in here, I think I saw this guy once. Where is this guy, by the way? Maybe he fell down. Huh. He jumped like from somewhere from here across the gap to the invisible platforms. Maybe they see the invisible platforms or something. But it's very fortunate that the one guy that kept giving me trouble before is dead. Somehow. Alright, haven't wasted anything, and I'm already back at the wherever. I hope I don't fall down. Okay. Though, if you look up in this place, it looks kinda strange, because there's a lot of color shifting, or whatever it's called, tone mapping or something, I don't know. And they didn't seem to account for the geometry from the previous zone in the sky when they did the color mapping for the crystal caverns. But it works inside here, I guess, so shouldn't really complain.
Yeah, that's something I don't like too much. Sometimes you just go in somewhere and colors totally shift, or fog changes or something like immediately. And that's not really cool.
They loved doing this in 1 also, and there's a couple really obvious spots, like when you enter Blighttown, or even inside Blighttown, there's a couple parts where colors shift from like warm yellow to dark and awful green. But yeah, I think it's just how their engine works. Although they seem to have sources of light, but maybe they cannot do proper ambient light or something, I don't know. Oh fuck. Okay, something needs to be done. I want to kill them because they sometimes drop Twinkling Titanite also, and I think I'm still wearing that one ring that increases enemy item drops. Ooh, I might be running somewhere in a completely wrong direction. Alright, I think they should have given up by now. Maybe they cannot even cross here. Alright, this is acceptable. I'm not sure if I'll need all this magic for the boss, because the boss seems like something that I could really use my magic against. But this is too good an opportunity to squander. Oh, I hope he doesn't throw me in the abyss. Okay, it seems like they back off when I get up here, so this is nice. I think if I'm sniping, I might as well snipe with my minority report, with my normal arrows. Okay, this is kind of shit. Yeah.
Shit.
Exactly my sentiment. Huh? Oh, they're slow as hell. Ah, lock on. Okay, wow. I might be in a bad situation here. Maybe they will not fit in here. Maybe they will not even try. Also, that crystal down there, which I didn't dare go on, that is the shitty crystal, because as you can see, 2 sides of it, right?
Yeah.
And I think you might guess what's the shitty part about it.
You slide away if you don't step on the very edge?
Well, kind of. Right now, the rightmost side, which is slightly more steep, If you stand on that, you just slide down to your death. So you can only stand on that part, on the left part, where the corpse is and where the golem is. And that is not immediately obvious, of course. So people usually die there. Okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous. I did not expect to do battle on this little invisible bridge. Come on, man, stop backing off. Walking out of my lock-on range. Whew, lucky. They seem to be easy to stumble, which is good.
So, Antroid, could you tell me about one thing? I think you told me, or I heard somewhere, that Dark Souls 1 servers are gonna be shut down or something.
I think I heard that pretty much just Windows Live is going to die somewhere in summer.
Oh.
And since Dark Souls 1 works on Windows Live, it's probably going to die with it. But they might just, I don't know, patch it to use Steamworks or something. Maybe it was just like some hopeful speculation that I read, that they might, well, there's something they could do to make it work, and it is patch it to work with Steamworks. But I think maybe the developer said that, nah, fuck it, we're not gonna bother with that. I don't know, the multiplayer, while it's a cool addition, I don't feel like it's a very essential element. Some people obviously these days pretty much only play multiplayer and invade and PvP and all that stuff. But to me, I prefer my single player also, yeah. Piles of skulls, how about that? Okay, now where cannot see past this guy. Yes, alright, fine. I could use my prism stones or whatever that was that I removed from my item list, the 20 things which are supposed, and I think we found 20 of them, or 15 or something around there. And I said what they do, but they're supposed to make you, to help you rather, detect if a fool is fatal or not. And you throw them down, and depending on what sound they make or whatever, but you can also use them to check for invisible passages if you're not sure. Of course you can also fire like bolts or something, so, and those are probably much cheaper. Good thing I can keep my shield up while attacking. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Funny animation though. Weapon at risk.
Surprisingly doesn't deal a whole lot of damage.
But they ate my weapon, so that's kinda shitty. Weapon at risk. Do I have any repair powder by any chance? Let's see. There is such an item. I'm not sure if I have any. No? God damn it. So how at risk is my weapon then? Shit.
In Dark Souls 2 it says at risk when it's pretty much about to break with the next hit.
Well, durability 22 out of... I don't want to rely on this for the boss battle, so I'll keep it for now, and for the boss I might just use magic or switch to the spear, because the spear is still slightly viable alternative. I'm thinking of... wow, there's much more of them than I remember. I'm thinking of running around in a way, because Twinkling Titanite, while cool, I might have a better opportunity to farm for that. Maybe even these guys again, but in a better situation when I don't have to conserve my stuff for the boss. Alright. The bad part, although I think, yeah, they cannot... oh, they can. I hope they get removed completely when this cutscene happens. Also statues on the floor, which should be ominous to people who remember. The depths, I suppose. Or the Great Hollow, which I don't think we even saw yet. But yeah, here's Johnny coming. Still invincible, but at least on the same level as me, so I can run up and hit him a couple times just for the satisfaction of it. But obviously, a better idea at this point would be... oh shit, it was behind me all along. To kill whatever this is. I don't remember. I think people know what this is, but I don't remember. Oh fuck, these guys are here.
Good
Now,
luck, Antroid.
yeah, this might lead to my death. But he might kill them with his attacks, who knows. Good news though.
I think I need to inform you that the music is so loud I can hardly hear what you're saying.
Ah, that's fine, I'm not saying anything too important. I can talk a bit louder. Well, what I said was that I hoped he would kill them. Oh shit. Actually, you know what? Screw this. Kill me. I don't think I stood a chance here with these guys. But if I'm right... Oh! Oh, they are... Fuck! I shouldn't have done that. They are dying. But I can at least repair my sword now. Alright, that was maybe a mistake, but maybe not. Okay. I'm not sure they would have ever landed in that place for so long if I wasn't dead. Repair equipment. Oh, souls. I need souls for that. Well, I have some souls here, I think I should. Yes. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh yes, I believe the fog door might be there now. In place. So they will not be able to follow me through again. Like that. Because the first time it wasn't there. Obviously. Let's repair everything. Or at least armor, I don't know. Though I don't have the souls to repair all this. Let's see. Let's repair what I'm wearing at least. Might also all be at risk. Yeah, look how much it costs to repair it now. Some of these might be at risk from that attack also. Alright, I wish I had more speed.
I'm getting used to those free repairs in Dark Souls 2, so when I'm gonna play Dark Souls 1, it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass for me to repair all the shit.
Well, actually, shit doesn't quite break at any noticeable rate in Dark Souls 1. You only... I don't remember ever needing to actually repair stuff. I only do it usually when I notice. When I just remember, let's check it out. And usually there's like maybe a couple thousand souls I can... Or usually way less actually, that I can spend on that. Only there are some attacks that instantly break weapons to almost completely, like that one attack. But usually it's not a problem. In Dark Souls 2 it would have been a problem for that ring that keeps breaking when it restores your life or whatever. But I don't know, Dark Souls 1 never really had much trouble with it. Of course, although it's only when you have that repair box that lets you repair on bonfires, because if you had to go visit a blacksmith every time, that would have been pretty annoying. Okay, Crystal Caves again, let's go. Too bad that guy is probably not gonna fall off and die again. The one annoying dude. But I think I might be able to still run around him if I don't try to run under him, because that obviously doesn't work. If I just let him attack and then, well, he recovers, then run around, maybe that'll help. But I still want to know why he fell down previously, because that's interesting. He should not have even moved at all.
Is he even there?
He might not be, actually. Have I killed... you know what? I think it wasn't him that fell down, it was the first guy still. But this guy might be the one that doesn't actually return after that. So, that's awesome, because I didn't remember that at all, but now I seem to recall something about one of the golems not returning. So, great. I wanted to say something old-timey like gracious or goodness gracious, but that wasn't appropriate for my exclamation of happiness. Okay. Now these again. Running around them is actually kinda risky because they're pretty fast. Let's see if I do not attract more than one at a time, maybe I can still deal with them nice enough. Also, that looks really strange, that I think that's the fog door that we are seeing through the actual fog of the place. For some reason it's very dark. Strange how my magic seems to be able to, what's the word, stumble or whatever, these guys, dealing not a lot of damage, but my opponent doesn't, although stumbling is, I have it on good authority that it is based on purely damage dealt over time, dealt, whatever. Oh crap. Alright, shield. I miss shields being useful also. So, right now it's happiness. Imminent happiness, I should say. Did you find the shield with 100% physical reduction, by the way?
In Dark Souls 2, you mean?
Yes, in your adventure so far.
I think I had it from the very beginning as a pre-order item.
Oh, yeah, you're using those. Such disappointment. Ah, fuck,
well, I'm kinda happy I didn't realize those were the pre-order items, because if I did, I would probably refuse to use them as well, and would have so much fucking trouble with everything.
But surely your class got some starting gear, like in Dark Souls 1 they do, pretty much somewhere near the beginning.
Yeah, they give you something, but I don't think that's what I was using.
Well, my point is that if you were using that, you'd probably be still fine. It should be... In either case, it would have been probably better than just fists like I had to do. And you got like, what, 2 swords or something for your class? Oh shit. So
well, if I remember correctly, I've got like 2 or 3 shields with 100% physical reduction, and one of them is a huge fuck-off shield, which I cannot really carry.
Huge fuck-off shields are the best, too bad I'm not using one of those. There's tower shields. I wonder if I have a couple just to... Yeah, well, I got Blighttown Great Shield, Havel's Great Shield. And those are awesome on so many levels. It was just... Ugh. Cannot even see me behind it. But of course, you need a hell of a lot of strength or whatever. Probably strength or endurance. Yeah, well, to properly wield them, you need strength, and to be able to actually walk around or just run, I guess, you need endurance. Alright, let's see, does the backward guy come after me if I go here? Doesn't seem to. These guys really should be blind, because I don't see any eyes on them, and it would be cool to be able to put on that ring that makes you make no sound at all and just walk past everyone. And also Seath is supposed to be blind, although it doesn't reflect on his behavior in the boss fight. Sadly, he can still pretty much sense where you are. But no! Whoa. I think he just moved me instead of attacking there. But yeah, that would have been thematically appropriate, I guess, if they were blind. Also, this corpse is really annoying. It's like a Keiko demon corpse in Doom. Close your fucking yap at least. No. Okay, it seems to be not so bad if I just remember their attack patterns and do not blindly rush inside. Well, inside close, I guess. I wonder if I would scream anything like this if I wasn't commentating. Do you scream in tense situations in Dark Souls 2, hipp0cat?
Well, no, not really. I do scream a lot of obscenities when I get upset.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Even from your Let's Plays that you have done before. Alright, let's just run. Oh, yeah, obviously I would not have had the patience to take on all of these.
They'll probably eat you while you are getting through the fog.
Or maybe not.
Okay.
I think there's a bug where they can get through somehow or something, but I hope that doesn't happen to me. Also, I hope Seath doesn't fucking kill me right now. Oh shit. Actually, you know what? I should have put another ring on right now. I don't remember. Yeah, instead of the golden whatever serpent. I hope I don't die while doing this. But I really want... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Maybe I don't even have it. Curse resistance would be perfect, because this fucking guy curses you with his crystal magic or whatever. Okay, but see, he seems to be slow, so maybe I can look for my ring again if I run to this end. He might not even be able to reach me here. Okay, that guy is poking his fat head through. Can you have a lie? Can be maximum fucking defense physical. Additional sound. Miracle poise, bow range. Nope. I don't remember where it is, but I completely missed that ring apparently. And though at this point I usually have it. Oh, also souls. Huh. That is weird because I don't think. Well, maybe it's in the areas that I choose to not go to at this fork in our progression path. Like we could have gone to the catacombs, to demon ruins. Maybe the curse bite ring is, or maybe you can buy it or something, or maybe someone gives it to you. I don't remember. I also don't remember how to properly kill this boss. I think I usually just approached him with a lot of circle strafing, but yeah, that's a fun attack. If you stand anywhere inside those crystals, you will get cursed. Well, not immediately, but very quickly. Man, remove your fucking thing here, please.
So why aren't you hitting him?
Because I'm afraid. I wanna just get behind him, like so. Oh shit. Oh! These attacks also do quite a hit on the FPS. Oh yes, I have magic. I forgot. It didn't even reach. Awesome. Well, still, I think you might be able to cut off his tail also, but there's no way I'm going to even bother with it. Shit! Go away, go away, go away, go away. Did I hit? No, I didn't hit him. Dang it. Well, thankfully his attacks are slow. Oh, yes, that is not going to work. Let's see how much I will do with a sword then. Alright, that attack is nice. Okay, usually you would bait him into doing a front attack. Yeah, like so. Alright, I'm fucked. Oh, yeah! I was almost cursed there.
I'm having some connection issues again, so I'm having a really vague idea of what you're doing right now, Antroid.
Well, I was sort of trapped between his tail and the wall, and I was walking on crystals, so... and that was gradually cursing me. So I barely managed to escape, you can say. Alright, let's see. What is the best strategy? Best strategy is obviously not to get myself trapped like that again, because that is horrible and scary. Okay, do a front attack. No, 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 that's a sweep. Oh wow, they're high. Some were even suspended in the air there for a while. Okay, front attack please. No, another sweep. Well, at least there seems to be space on this side so I can run around. Oh, fucking stop rotating so much. I haven't had nearly as much trouble circle strafing him before, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe my character is slow. I think I will spam some of my magic before I return to the sword, because this seems a bit safer. Actually, a lot safer. Well, I should not stand on these crystals, but who cares? Okay, run around now. Oh crap! Oh shit! Oh well, not really, but still. And he throws a tantrum. Wow, he is just clipping through the walls all the time. Run the fuck away. Interestingly enough, I don't remember this boss fight being hard, but I don't also remember it being easy. It was always seemed to me kinda random. Although people would probably disagree, because there aren't really truly random... Well, there are a couple unfair ones, oh shit. But the worst of them might be Bed of Chaos, which we haven't seen yet. Which ironically is, I think it's like the most hated boss fight of the game by the majority of people. But I never had much frustration because of it. Okay, but we'll get to that when we'll get to that. Attack, yes. Seath is a jerk. At least the music's cool, I guess. Kinda crazy. I wish my magic would reach farther. Ah, why did I do that?
You know, I'm looking at this at like 4 FPS in a really crappy resolution, so I'm not quite sure what you are doing, but it seems to be working, judging on the live bar.
Not, well, working very slowly, but if Skype is how Skype usually is, he will warm up in a while and your connection will probably return a bit. If it isn't Skype's fault, maybe it's something on the side of your provider or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, Skype usually does that. Really no matter. This boss fight is kind of tedious at this point for this character, maybe only because my magic, he is probably strong against magic or something. Because it's not doing very much damage at all. And neither does any of my swords. Well, the one sword that I tried so far. And he seems to have learned to rotate around better than when I fought him before. Oh shit. So I'm going to run out of magic pretty soon. And he's not even close to half dead. So I wouldn't say this is going very well. But I don't think it can be going better still, considering my character build and whatnot. Thankfully the crystals don't seem to be quite that brutal. You can just kind of walk out of them before you start getting actually damaged. Okay, the sweep is kind of annoying. Usually I honestly just kinda ran around him like so. And I was able to kill him pretty easily before. Oh, maybe I stood behind one of his tails like this. Oh fuck, I think he's going to explode. Yep. That is a long range thing. And I don't remember him ever doing that before. I obviously don't think that they patched that attack in or anything, but it feels like that to me is what I'm saying. Oh fucking... No, no, no. Oh. Oh, disappointment. Alright, let's see, maybe pyromancy is better against him actually. Pyromancy could be better because there's that one fireball that leaves a pool of lava and this guy is slow as hell. So if he gets into that pool of lava, he is probably going to get damaged a couple times. Phew, but good thing this area is short because this boss is probably going to take some time. And after him, there is nothing else to do. We'll rescue.
Apparently,
the guy
it was the
later.
boss that is lagging my connection because as soon as you died, everything became back to normal.
Fun fucking tastic. Alright, I don't have any more attunement slots. Let's exchange my this for my pyromancy flame. Actually, warp. There is a warp for Duke's Archives. You know what I'm going to do in a... like right now, just for some help. I'm going to go and upgrade my pyromancy flame a bit, use some of my soul items. Cause yeah, right now it's completely unupgraded. So you should not be here. Alright, he is going down to Blighttown. Maybe I need to see him there before that advance. Oh! Alright, and this guy. Do you remember the pyromancr guy that was sitting around here somewhere?
Yeah, the one that was looking for some super pyromancy or something.
Yep. And obviously he asked me if I found it in Blighttown, which I said yes, I found it in Blighttown, thank you very much. And guess where he went to look for it? The smart person that he is. Let's go visit. There's another someone somewhere around here should be able to upgrade my pyromancy flame. Resistance cannot. Maybe Agu can do it. Modify. Yes, he can do it. Let's use up some of my soul items first. An unquestionable improvement over Dark Souls 1 is the ability to use multiple soul items at once. Let us actually put them in our slots. I have quite a lot, it seems. So why not use up some of them? Nice break from all the crystal bullshit. I hope pyromancr helps against Seath, because I have no idea how to approach that if it doesn't. I would hate to leave the boss fight unbeaten before finishing the episode, but that is just something that might happen, I'm afraid. Unless I find some strategies that I forgot before. Okay, this should be enough for quite a couple of updates. Alternatively, I could level up, but yeah, who cares? Yes, I'm again. Pyromancy flame. I could also upgrade my sword, because I think I have plenty of twinkling titanite now. From all those crystal lizards and those couple of clam people. Okay, that was not nearly as much as I expected, but whatever. For a break, let's go see... Actually, you know what I'm thinking? I am thinking that we will finish up our business down here, and some other little thing, if it works, and I will postpone killing Seath until later, and maybe I will even do it on my own off camera, because I might take quite a few tries, which, if I'm not able to just cut it out like I am when I'm recording by myself, might take up all my hard drive space just trying to kill him over and over again, and that's probably not something that you want to watch. But so I guess I'll just add that to the end of this, because there's not really anything spectacular that happens when you kill him. He just dies, and you get his soul, and a bonfire appears down there, and that's it. So that's probably how it's gonna go, I'm afraid.
Well, okay.
You should be fine with it, I think, if I know you. Okay, let's see, I cannot see shit here. Alright, let's put on my walking in water ring. Where is it? Sadly, there's fat people with boulders in here, but they should not be much trouble for me. Okay, haven't been here in a while. Is it just me, or is it completely... Now let's see if I turn off my lamp. Alright, fuck it. Let's make it all a bit brighter. Okay, let's go find the people that we want to find. I think that's fat guy with the boulder. Apparently the swamp water also recedes a little bit when you kill Quelag. Oh well, doesn't help me. But you should be perfectly capable of running from hard place to hard place without getting poisoned here, if you are careful. Whatever, poison really isn't of that much danger to me.
Do you have much poison resistance, Antroid?
Might not have poison resistance, but I have plenty of herbs, I think. Yeah, these two people from the Forest Covenant are here now. The half-invisible ninja doesn't appear to say anything even.
Hello again.
And the Eastern guy.
Strange to me, but why you are... I love collecting and...
Yeah. Ooh! Goo. Yes, okay, I'm glad I learned to look up. Let's kill the mosquitoes now. He sells stuff, which I'm probably not gonna buy.
Me, I have the equipment.
Purchase one, let's see. One there.
So, what the hell are these guys doing down here?
I think they're just, I don't know, adventuring or whatever. They sure aren't participating in the Forest Covenant activities of guarding the forest for all eternity, but maybe they don't care quite as much. And then again, they do get some, well, if it works for them the same as it works for me, they probably get summoned there when someone invades, so you don't have to be in the forest all the time for that to happen. You just have to wear the ring. Oh, and who is that in the distance? Damn it, I was standing in the poison. Right, kill the mosquitoes, kill these fat, whatever they are. And go look at whoever it was in the distance. Do you see him right now, in the middle of the screen?
Yeah, I see that guy.
Dang it, I really wish I had my normal magic right now, because this is probably not gonna reach them. Or probably it will, I don't know. Yeah, that guy. Just who might that be, I wonder? Oh, he's poisoned. That's fantastic. Okay, what an idiot. But yeah, this is our pyromancer friend. Gun hollow.
So he went down here, died a bunch of times and turned hollow.
Yep. Pretty much like every other NPC in the game. But he kinda sucks. Didn't even drop anything.
So how does actually getting hollow works? Because when you die, you lose all your souls each time, and the player character doesn't turn hollow for whatever reason.
Well, I think... Well, maybe it's just exclusive for everyone but me, because theoretically it should be every time you die you lose a little bit of your mind or something, you start sleeping, maybe you just go crazy, really. But these people that go hollow throughout the game really haven't had the time to go that crazy. So maybe they're just weak, or maybe I'm the chosen undead or something, which doesn't go hollow. Or maybe it's supposed to be like a state of mind, which means if a player rage quits, yeah, that's going hollow or something. Or you know that when you start getting so frustrated that you just keep rushing and dying again and you start playing horribly. I think that's going hollow. That should be going hollow from now on. I designate it going hollow. Alright, I cannot find, cannot seem to be able to find our friend Siegmeyer of Katarina. And you're down here. He should be standing theoretically on some little island in the swamp and complaining that he's once again stuck in a stupid situation. But maybe first he has to disappear from Firelink, which I am not sure when he does that. Or maybe he's just somewhere around here where I haven't... Or maybe that is him. Yep, I think that might be him. That without S might be him down there. Yep. Good thing I went here. I actually want to go maybe visit the Great Hollow first. Oh, my poison ran out and it happened again. Oh well.
Yeah, just sleep in the middle of fucking poisonous swamp filled with fucking monsters.
He's sleeping everywhere, so it's not really
Oh ho!
anything new.
Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix.
You don't say.
I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
Sure.
Fantastic. Thank you. a saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation. Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
Probably not. Also give us the exact shield that he has, which I think is only good because when you attack with it... Oh! Drop something. Holy fuck, 5 of them! Oh, it's green, it's useless. Oh well. When you attack with this shield it probably does quite a bit more damage than usually, but still.
Attack with shield, block with weapon, break stereotypes.
Well, you could play this game like that, and I think some people have. Mouse control... I wish the sensitivity was a bit lower. God damn it. Cannot see his face. But there are screenshots somewhere on the net of him and Solaire. How they actually look. Did we ever visit the Great Hollow, by the way? It's like inside of a huge tree somewhere around here.
I'm not sure. That was so long ago, I don't even remember anymore.
Let's maybe just take a quick peek in there while we're here.
We might have, because the name kinda sounds familiar.
In any case, after this I think I will go back to that beautiful courtyard where we started our kind of disappointing update, and hopefully the golden golem will be there that time. So that's what we're going to finish with. But since we are here, let's check it out. Yeah, we might have, because the walls are missing. Actually, this is good because there is a bonfire here, which will be quicker to warp from than going back to the one in Blighttown. I think there's no bonfire somewhere around here. Surely there must be one. Probably on the very edge. Someone fall and died. Yes. I might be qualified for this place at this point, but I really want to finish the crystal part first. Not right now today, obviously, but before I do anything else. Although it's probably not a very reasonable attitude to have in Dark Souls. If you are having trouble with a boss, it's not like, ah no, I really want to kill him right now. You should probably do the same thing and go maybe level up or something. Like right now I should probably use up some more soul items and go upgrade my Velcros Rapier, but I'll do it off camera. Because I got some Twinkling Titanite, as I said, so that's something that might help against Seath. I'm not sure if I should be saving those soul items for anything anyway, so... Alright, last chance to make this interesting. Let's see if the golden golem is hiding here some... Yep, there it is. Alright, fine. Fine, I didn't really say that with the tone that I wanted to carry. Okay, you know what? You are stupid and annoying. Yeah, you see fireballs, maybe you're onto something there, because fireballs seem to deal way more damage than magic. Maybe these guys are magic resistant, which makes sense because this whole place is all about magic. But this is an awesome feeling. And with the fireballs I can finally go take that whatever item that is... Oh shit, fuck, yeah. Take whatever item that is down there guarded by that one golem, but of course obviously after I kill Seath. Maybe I'll even go get that item that's very difficult to get across some twisting invisible floors off camera. I mean, why not? Alright. It's a pity these guys don't drop any sort of Titanite or whatever. That would have been logical. Alright, there's a prisoner in here. Guess who it is?
I am unable to do that.
There is not many characters alive in here right now that could be a prisoner, to be quite honest, so...
Well, if you ask me to name all the characters we've met so far, I wouldn't be able to.
And also, you could have just gathered it from what I had to do to make this guy appear. And it should be fairly fucking obvious, I would say.
Don't tell me it's the Onion Knight.
I will not. Ooh. Okay, better not fucking die here. This guy seems also a bit stronger than the usual golem. Oh no, I'm out of all the... Yeah, there is a huge disadvantage to pyromancy, and as there's not much of it available. But who cares, right? Oh, the joys of 100% physical block. It's so awesome. Because when, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but when a shield blocks like 75% or something, obviously it's still 3/4 of the damage you would have taken. But it just makes the shield feel completely not worth it, and makes me want to just like dodge instead of... Oh cool, they were growing up the vines. To just dodge instead of taking the damage, because it really feels, when you're blocking something with the shield, it really feels like you should completely have it blocked. I don't know, maybe it's just psychological, because obviously it's a huge advantage still, compared to just flat out taking the damage. I hope the trend doesn't continue in Dark Souls 2 of the Pursuer, where completely the build that I wanted, a tanky little, well, not little, heavy kind of build with the armor and shield, is completely worthless. Okay, it doesn't seem to work for some reason, this attack. Ooh, roll! Right, freak, you're almost done. I always wasn't sure how to feel about, you know, RPGs where, ooh, crap, where you have one character which you can spec into be able to, I don't know, physical attacks, mostly magic attacks, mostly different types of magic. And usually in these games there are still multiple areas with multiple types of monsters, and there is definitely going to be monsters somewhere in the game that are completely or immune or very resistant to the only thing you can do as a character that you decided to roll or whatever. And this area here, well, I guess pyromancy is for everyone, so shouldn't complain in that case, but this kind of feels like it's geared against me with the resistance to magic and piercing weapons. Honestly, Seath should not have resistance to piercing weapons because he's a dragon without any scales. Alright, almost done. Better not attack the prisoner by mistake when this guy dies. Ooh. Alright.
Whoa.
I think he dropped like from the sky or something. But this is actually... Well, fuck it, let's talk to...
It was you who rescued me.
What?
Thank you. I am Sieglinde of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Wait,
Well,
what? Is that like his sister or what?
Have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
Oh.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
That's cool.
I'm not sure I will be...
Goodness.
Blah blah
Well
blah.
then,
I'm not sure I will be able to see this quest line through to the end because it relies on some event that might not happen. Well, I might make it not happen accidentally at some point. Basically, Siegmeyer has to survive, and also not just survive at one point where he is in danger. He has also to be able to help me efficiently, because if he doesn't, he feels that he sucks so much and he kills himself. But
Really?
yes. Although thankfully the first time I played through this game that didn't happen, but I didn't know that the quest line had any sort of continuation after that, so I didn't see it through. But also I'm standing in a kind of funny way there. But there is some depressing backstory to this family. I'm not sure I remember it too well, but I remember that when I watched a video of some guy, I think it was like Epic Name Bro, the guy who did a lot of videos on all aspects of the lore of these games. He was pretty saddened by it all and said it's like the most tragic character or something. And though I would say it's Soler probably the most tragic character, but that's for later. I think what happened was that Siegmeyer, well, I'm probably not going to even try to remember or speculate what happened, but Siegmeyer is obviously undead, and he pretends to be like cheerful and seeking adventure, but I think he was just escaping his home, his family, or something, because either out of fear of accidentally going hollow and harming them, or maybe he killed someone, or maybe someone killed him because he was mad or crazy or something. Because at some point I think the daughter here says something about I would hate to have to kill him again, or I knew I would have to kill him, or something about killing him again. So that's pretty sinister. But hopefully we'll see about that. But if we don't, I'll just find out the dialogue and just read it out from the internet, because that's, I feel, something interesting that even if I miss, I should show it in some way. But yeah, right now I think we're going to stop this commentary here, and I will do some things off camera and try to beat Seath off camera. I don't know if it'll end up in the update or not, but just in case, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, this is post-production just to show that I actually did it, and fireballs helped. First I ate all my soul items, then I upgraded my Velkus Rapier up to +5, which is the maximum, disappointingly. Yeah, I was kind of scrolling through stuff. Then I upgraded some of my armor, which I now kind of regret, because to be honest, I wanted to switch from that armor at some point, but now I'll feel bad about doing it. Upgraded my pyromancr flame for as much as I could with the souls. I also noticed that there was an item here, just after the long bridge before the clams, and when I take the item the butterfly actually starts attacking me, but I ran away. And
So why did it attack you?
I don't know, maybe it was guarding that item or something, or maybe I just got too close. But either way, there is Seath again in all his bright, shiny, blooming glory. Gotta go break that whatever crystal thing again. Fireballs are magic against him, I should say. Maybe it's just because I upgraded my pyromancr crazy high, but I didn't need to even physically attack him even once. First try, although I kind of failed, because only the mightiest fireball, the great chaos fireball, actually worked against him. But then I found out that the others, I just had to shoot them from far, from closer to him. For some reason it mattered. Even though it looked like they exploded, they didn't do any damage to him. You'll probably see one or two instances of that happening here, but you'll probably not notice unless I point it out, but for that I should also notice it. Also, something really weird is happening to this, his back tail there. They're just kind of spazzing out. But whatever, let's start, well, continue, I guess, at this point. Apparently it's easy to prompt him into doing that forward breath thing attack by just kinda moving around in front of him. And before I tried fireballs, it almost helped me beat him just with my Velkus Rapier, because I would run around in front of him, then when he starts attacking I would run to the side and do a couple hits on the tails, but that proved unreliable. Anyway, you can see how much damage fireballs do. And this is, well, that was the middle strength fireball. Let's see how much the strongest one does. Second now. Could probably hit his tail, but I didn't want to bother. Boom!
Whoa.
Yep. And for some reason I was completely unaffected by those crystals, which is always nice. But yeah, the Great Chaos Fireball, it's too bad that it explodes against his belly there, doesn't leave a pool of lava, which probably would have damaged him a bit more, but it proved enough. Although there's only 4 of them, I think, or 3 or something. But even the weakest fireballs do hell of a lot more than anything we tried in the real time recording, so it's completely trivial. I also found out that the power attack of my rapier is some sort of interesting double swing, which always dooms me against the clams, because it just completely without fail, each time I do it, they completely manage to attack me somehow. And it didn't, of course, help me too much against Seath, but who cares? The Velkus Rapier is probably not going to be my primary weapon anyway. There we go, second to last. Then he has a little bit left, but I decided to just finish the fireball. So you see, precisely enough, the fireballs, only one weak fireball left there. And he's down, as easy as that. There's the bequeathed Lord something something soul shard, humanity, and a shit ton of souls which I used to upgrade my intelligence.
Does bonfire appear right in front of you, or you just happened to stay there?
I think I just happened to stay there, because it would be hella buggy if it tried to appear in front of me. Also tried to get this item, didn't even try for the other one because fuck that, that's just a blue titanite slab and I don't need that. Of course, disappointingly, this one is also a blue titanite something, probably a chunk. We'll see in a second. But at least I tried, I can say that. Fireballs are also very effective against these golems and against clams. But of course I attuned my magic back. So I hope I make use of those fireballs again at some point, because I wasted a lot of souls into upgrading that pyromancr hand. Yep, blue titanite chunk. There's, I think, the first invisible bridge where there's a developer message. It actually continues past that first crystal and goes onto this one. So that would have been how I would have escaped, but sadly didn't happen. I didn't even bother going back here for my souls. So that's that's it.
Okay,